camera going. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, because
we were going to review Cyclops' kit. Don't mind them in the background. They're having a different conversation. We're going to look at the full kit of Cyclops.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. The moment we have all been waiting for is finally here. Cyclops' PR team has been on fire, honestly, between all the games that we have seen him dropping in, his new art style, the way you can play him. I've been waiting to play this guy at an iconic level ever since that he was like my main guy on the arcade game, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Well, he's here in Rivals, and today we're going to break down our first look at his gameplay, the way he's going to play and what he has to offer. And then we'll slow things down, look at all of his abilities, and I'll use all my game sense possible to tell you exactly what, again, he will be offering for the game. Let's jump in. All right, guys. I just can't believe the day is here, man. I've been waiting for Cyclops to come to this game since it was announced. Like, before the gameplay, I wanted Cyclops here. All right, here he is. Oh, my God, the Ricochet. Oh, he's so perfect. What? The ricochet off enemies is going to be wild. This is so big. It's exactly. Ricochet off enemies is going to be.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies all at the same time.
sorry, I don't really.
And just
I only play with
hidden. It's just ricocheting against 4 enemies. That is too OP. Like, that's crazy.
Someone's chatting in the chat saying, "Bro, tell me now."
That is a crazy amount of AOE.
Wild. This is so big. It's exactly what I wanted. Oh, the movement. The movement is actually kind of crazy too. And here's the ultimate. So again, it seems simple, but actually not.
The ultimate's to be expected that it's going to be crazy.
My God, look at the ult. It's just a mega.
Chipotle honey chicken is back. Grilled chicken, chipotle peppers, and pure honey. It takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Ultimate was going to be crazy.
You built your way up and saw your wealth build too. Now you're ready to build more with Mariner.
Beam.
We knew that was going to be. I mean, every ultimate.
Oh, okay. All right, they cooked. They done it. It's exactly what I wanted, man. Cyclops. He's like the type of guy to say, like, let's lock in before quick play. I feel like they understood the assignment, right? Like, there's only so much you can do with him, kind of, but they did it.
I think the AoE is too broken.
It all perfectly, and I know some people wanted him to be a Vanguard. I think the Duelist is going to really fit him well. And now let's break down how many abilities you can make out of a single laser and his optic blast. Let's slow it down, break it down. Here we go. To start off with the basics, here is the profile icon for those that care. I think they did a good job here. And he has 275 health. This can scale up to 325 via his abilities. And he has both a primary left click and his alternate fire in the right click. So the left click, he's going to have 8 different shots of, and as the meme said, he'll have to blink to reload. But this looks like it's going to be a hit scan primary fire. And again, it does seem like it does a good amount of damage throughout the video, no matter the distance that he's at. And something just to note for later, it does seem like both the left and right click will be charging his E ability. But again, more on that in just a moment. Now, as for his right click, it's going to be somewhat of an energy resource, if you will. And this is kind of like a Scarlet Witch mega beam that connects to people is the best way that I can explain it. We see him use it here on Krakoa against a Loki move.
You're a Scarlet main. Can you compare that to Scarlet?
No, because it doesn't take too long.
Yeah, but the fact that he can go and he can hit 4 enemies at the same time and ricochet them, You can't compare that to Scarlet, because Scarlet can't do that. Scarlet can't kill 4 enemies at the same time.
Moon Knight and
Now, it's basically a more advanced version of it, yes. But to be able to ricochet, I knew that was his whole thing, but like killing 4 enemies at the same time, that's insane, dude.
Punisher, and this is going to be devastating both against single targets, I think, for constant, sustained pressure, but this is really what you're going to want to use in groups of people or in between your reload of your primary. We also see another great example of this against the Penny Parker to Hawkeye to Rocket Raccoon and Star-Lord, that it has a very generous, I would say, distance that it goes in between each target, which is wild. I mean, again, this is, giving me a lot of Moon Knight vibes, if you will. Now, keep in mind, obviously, this is like a big red laser, so all eyes are going to be on you, and your enemies are not going to do whatever the hell this Hawkeye is doing, weaving back and forth and not shooting you. But still, you should be able to pump out a good amount of damage. And just like the left click, this right click is going to charge your E ability, it looks like, for each, shot and or damage that you're getting off with it. Well, let's go and talk about that E ability, and that is his Ricochet Force. This is going to be the beam that he can fire off environment or enemies to again bounce to another automatically, and this looks absolutely lethal. You'll be getting a bonus health from this ability, but you can find those strategists and duelists that are trying to run behind cover and quickly hit them with the optic blast at a rate that they're going to have virtually like no time to react to. And you can see it works on just one of these enemies, or you can hit a cluster of them in a very quick succession. And obviously you can go ahead and combine these with your other abilities very quickly as well. And then we see the example here where like the Daredevil and the Blade are going after him, and then just one, obviously they're low health, but one quick click of that E ability is gonna do a swift end to both of them. Now, I think this screenshot does a lot to really like tell what he does well. Obviously, Cyclops is kind of like Moon Knight that I keep saying, where he wants to thrive and kind of prey on groups of enemies and domination, or on the point, the cart. But then if you have someone like a Jeff that's trying to escape, you can also finish them off quickly with one of his ricochet shots or any of his other abilities. His single target damage I don't think is going to be anything too crazy, but he can punish you quickly with the automatic ricochets or the quick primaries or the right click. And then when everybody's together, that is when he's going to shine the most, because he can use everything to his kit. He can go with his right click into his E. The right click is going to fuel that E to recharge that much faster, so you can do it even more so. And in some ways, why I keep saying Moon Knight is he's going to punish you very quickly if you don't take care of him. Oh man, and I love it. Now, we also get a couple looks at his left shift, and this is going to be what looks like a way to get a little bit of movement for the Cyclops. You can also see that you'll be able to push your target back, and so although I don't think you'll be using this a lot for environmental kills, you'll also have that option if you want. Perfectly demonstrated here on Wolverine. Cyclops has been waiting to do that. And really, the shot here in the middle of the trees is what really has me like, what the hell is this ability? Because he's able to push himself away from the point, but it also looks like you can use it on environment to quickly navigate. Like, I think the skill ceiling on the way that you can move with this thing is going to be dramatically high, and it has me pumped for just how to use them in general. Now that takes us to his other movement ability in his F, and this will be his vertical optical beam that shoots him straight up in the air, as we can see here. And also, something I didn't note with his alternate fire, he also has the resource bar that you can use for that management. But one thing to call out with this kind of shot here is it seems like he's not falling. Like, it kind of seems like he's in the air. So whether that's when you're using that ability of his right click, you can kind of hover, or maybe you fall slowly like Magneto, if you will. Either way, there's something going on here with that ability. So again, with these on long cooldowns, I do think it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to the way that you move. Obviously, people are going to be able to just shoot up at you, but this will give him plenty of ways to get to different angles to get these group firing shots, or to get out of trouble, a million different situations to get in, out, or just find the optimal shot. And this is going to make Cyclops, tricky to find, because sometimes he can get up in places that you're not going to expect him, or in the middle of a battle, if you're trying to track him, he just goes up quickly to finish you, and then he's ricocheting off everything. Like, he's going to be tough to kill, in my opinion, especially because he'll be getting the bonus health on top of it. And then, guys, we have his ultimate, his Optic Fury that he does. And my God, this is exactly what I wanted to see. He's going to fire what seems to be like a massive, powerful beam in front of him that does a very good amount of damage. but then it does a second explosion after that, and so anybody caught in its wake is just going to get completely obliterated. So it's like a vertical tactical nuke, if you will, that will destroy environment, Groot walls, and obviously enemies. So that is Scott Summers, and has he lived up to the hype? I think so. I mean, they really encapsulated like everything that I wanted to see out of the X-Men. And we'll have to see like how he plays, how he feels. These trailers always don't really do the best job at showcasing that. Sometimes they underwhelm it. Sometimes there's so much more that we didn't even see. But for the most part, I think we got a good look at all of his abilities there. And again, he's going to play... I think he's going to be easy to pick up for a lot of people because of the group mechanic, and firing on groups of people kind of lend itself to lower rank play at times, but there's a lot there to make him very good at high rank play as well. Again, I keep saying it, but like Moon Knight, right? You get Moon Knight, who is a demon in the lower ranks, but he's also very good and has his uses in high rank as well. And with the bonus health and the movement and everything combined, with an ultimate that I think is going to be plenty useful in a number of scenarios, and making him good at Dom, Cyclops is definitely not going to disappoint. He's gonna have a good place in the game for sure, and I think they cooked with him. Again, like only having the laser, like what can you do with that? They definitely made
"Hey,
what
buddy,
I
can
wanted
you
to
play?"
see from comic and even show to screen come to life. Let me know down below what you think of
you talking about
Cyclops.
what
Again,
I'm
I'll be
talking
getting
about, or
early
you
access
talking
to
about
him and testing everything about him. So if you want
I'm
kind of the day
discussing
one
Marvel
guide, or
Rivals.
just like exactly what he brings to the
playing
game,
Marvel.
be sure to look out for that video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. The next video we have out is the buffs and nerfs, so look out for that. Till the next one, guys, happy rivaling.
Some shots change the game. This is our peak.
Oh, did you already told him that you can't play?
Yeah,
We're finally about to.
How many times have you told him?
like
3
3.
strikes, you're out. That's the way I look at it. But that's your stream. 3 strikes, you're out, buddy.
Play Cyclops and Marvel Rivals for the first time, so I want to break down every reveal we've gotten about him so far and what content to expect in season 8.5. Plus, we just got the reveal of the final content update of season 8, and it's great news for fans of Rogue. What did you do, Rag Nation? Cyclops is finally here. Don't worry about how I posted this before Marvel Rivals did. Most importantly, I know exactly what the latest duelist to hit the roster can do, and it's incredible. Thankfully, the devs didn't treat Cyclops like Blade, and instead, the leader of the X-Men is a lot closer to Daredevil in the...
They're probably like, oh man.
I think this is the character reveal trailer. I think this is the... Oh, here it is. Here you go, guys.
Victory is in my sight.
Another Vanguard. Got another good.
Right on target! Get off my lawn! Full blast! Extreme force! Propulsion beam! No more holding back! Optic Fury! Extreme force!
The fact that he can kill 4 people at the same time and just drain their health. It's insane, dude. I like
Propulsion beam! No more holding back!
yeah.
Optic Fury!
Ultimate doesn't
To me, my X-Men.
it's again, it's this thing. It's the fact that you can just do it to you
Okay, so what you have to do
and take 4 of your teammates out like a light.
you go and
That's insane. Take a fight in the camp.
Propulsion beam! No more holding back! Optic Fury!
It's gonna be fun for them. As in, so doing it against them
To me, my X-Men.
Baby, I just thought of something.
And she impregnates you with the egg.
Baby,
Mm.
the burn effect that the friggin' Devil Dinosaur has. What if he has burn effect?
Oh gosh.
That's why he drains so fast. I bet you anything he does. But those.
A dino, yeah.
This dino looks like Godzilla almost.
Yeah.
Look at what she's talking about.
Victory is in my sight. Right on target! Get off my lawn! Full blast! Extreme force! Propulsion!
It almost reminds me of Human Torch's ability. He does his like thing where he can make a line pattern. It's almost like that, but in a beam that can just kill you instantly. At least with Human Torch, you can avoid it. At least with, Moon Knight, you can try to avoid it. With this, good luck.
Beam!
The dash.
No more holding back! Optic Fury!
We knew that was. Real team.
To me, my X-Men.
Well, alrighty. That's gonna be Cyclops, June 12th.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. The moment we have all been waiting for is finally here.